Ladies and gentlemen, Professor Richard Newton.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Well, as I've stated in my book, Sydney continues to take over from Melbourne as Australia's leading financial capital. My research into Australian investment figures brings home the truth that Sydney is responsible for the majority of the nation's investment capital. Such figures lend weight to the argument that, after a long battle, Melbourne has lost its preeminent position as the engine room of the Australian economy.
Excuse me, Professor Newton.
My name is Madeline. I would like your assistance.
Of course. I'm not sure how much help I'm going to be.
I believe you were supposed to meet the victim before your lecture.
Yes, he was quite insistent, actually. Said he had some important information about my research.
The body was found a short time ago.
Dear God. Tense claw. He did this himself in his own blood.
I believe it is a message.
What does it mean?
I was hoping you could shed some light on that. Sir, this is a closed crime scene. Please step away.
Run! Run!
I'd heard of the Tense Claw, but always thought it was nothing more than urban legend.
What legend?
Something about the battle between Sydney and Melbourne for power.
Are you saying this rivalry is real?
Maybe real enough to kill for. Drive!
This tense claw obviously holds the key to the mystery.
I know someone who can help us.
Oh, Richard, what can an old cripple do for you?
Philip Wiseman. You're not going to believe this.
The major rivalry between New South Wales and Victoria was primarily concerned with trade matters. Each believed that Australia should follow their trade model. Sydney had the opposite policy of Melbourne's free trade, where all goods that came into the state were not tariffed. It all comes down to money. Whichever city was named capital held the power to manipulate all trade matters in their favour.
But Canberra is the capital. It was made so in 1927 to ease this tension.
Where did you get this information?
The ACT Public Relations Office.
Public relations, you say?
Sacre bleu!
Yes, making an independent territory between Melbourne and Sydney, the capital, appeared to resolve the rivalry.
I cannot believe this. Genevieve told me the Public Relations Office was very credible.
And who is this Genevieve?
My mother-in-law.
Oh, dear child.
Oh, sweet Jesus.
Shocking, isn't it? But for Sydney to be this successful, the capital would have to be considered part of New South Wales.
You're off the point, Wiseman. What does any of this have to do with the Tense Claw?
Everything, Richard.
Newcastle.
Open your eyes and witness the biggest cover-up in Australian history.
There is a document that has been protected for generations.
That categorically states Newcastle is the true capital of Australia. Oh, make a right.
Jump, now!
monk won't have been the only one. Quickly now!
Go on without me! Retrieve the document!
We did it. We found the document.
Excellent, Richard. I knew I could count on you. Now hand them over!
What are you doing, Wiseman?
The truth must be told!
Let her go, Wiseman!
No! Newcastle must be obliterated. Newcastle and their knights! No!
What had to be done?